it's Day Morser, and today's the moment you've been waiting for, maybe? Or not? Maybe the moment you've been waiting for is Nami, but today it is the Portrait of Pirates Sailing Again, and it is, of course, Monkey D. Luffy. So, yeah. Here's the box. Pretty nice box, although there's one problem with mine in particular, is that it's rather significantly damaged because the site I bought it from decided to put it in the smallest box possible along with Nami, and yeah, no padding whatsoever, and obviously this is the result, which, you know, I would be fine with. I mean, I've had boxes being damaged before, if not for the fact that the shipping cost me somewhere around $40, which quite frankly is just unacceptable. There's no reason to use that small of packaging for basically EMS shipping, or whatever the Hong Kong equivalent of that is anyways, but yeah, it's kind of bullshit. I would expect more from that, but I don't want to dwell on that too much, so let's just go to the figure. So yeah, here it is, starting out obviously with this pose, which is kind of a nice callback to the very first Luffy P.O.P. with the hand and the fist and whatnot. But yeah, there's been a lot of I guess hate for this figure on the interwebs for various reasons. I'm not really sure why, but I don't really have a problem with it myself. I think it's fine. Really, the only problem I have is the scar is a bit, well, very shallow. Should be a bit deeper than that, really. It just doesn't look that, I don't know, bad. It just looks kind of like a little flesh wound or something, not being hit with magma. But yeah, so yeah, here's the hat. Usually nicely detailed as usual, and you can see again, like with the Marineford Luffy, it comes with the head with the smoothed over hair, so you don't have to worry about the hat fitting, which is very nice. And yeah, other than that, he comes with a couple extra faces. They're more or less the same between the two of them, except this one's kind of angry and this one's just more, I don't know, I wouldn't really say happy, but, and of course here's the spiky hair for without the hat, and he also comes with some delicious meat and the hand to hold it as well. And if you want to remove that meat for whatever reason, you can, like so. And then he comes with a few other arms for his other poses. So we'll get to those, I suppose, shall we? And here is, well, more or less his I'm going to be King of the Pirates pose. Pretty much more or less the same as with the Figure Art Zero version. So yeah, there you go. And the other thing to note about this figure is that it actually has a swivel joint at the waist, which is kind of odd. I'll actually show you how it looks. So remove the sash there if you want. But yeah, it's actually right here, which is rather interesting. I don't really I think this is the first time I've actually seen something like that on a figure, on a scale figure like this anyways, one that's mostly meant for you know, display and not posability or anything, but it's an interesting feature. I think obviously it's mostly intended for this pose in particular, so you can arch his back more. But you know, something like that. But then also you can I guess put the meat in his hand there instead. So yeah, something like that. But let's just go on to the next thing. And for the last pose we'll basically be looking at is this one, where he is holding his hat on his head, which I'd say is my favorite of the bunch, really. I just rather like this pose, plus it's different from the others. I guess it's kind of similar to the Grand Line Men version, which I don't have, but yeah. Obviously there are a whole bunch of other poses that you could potentially do as well, just by even looking on the box, but because, well, yeah, it comes with a ton of arms and such. But other than that, by the way, yeah, I should mention that of course you can switch the faces. You can use any face you want with either hairstyle, which is as pretty much per the usual. But anyways, other than that, we'll take a look at the base. He stands without it, it would seem, but here the base is a bit different this time. This is a portrait of pirates at the top, and then the Sailing Again logo, and then Monkey D. Luffy and Mugiwara pirates. I don't know what to think about this part in particular. I think it's kind of strange that they're just putting their own logo on there instead of, you know, Jolly Rogers or something like they usually do. But But other than that, you know, usual metallic red. I do still think it's kind of bigger than it really needs to be, but other than that, you know, it's the base. So yeah, but ultimately, yeah, I would say it's a great figure, and I don't really understand the negative thoughts towards it, but you know, to each their own, I guess. But that's pretty much all there is for this one. So this is Dame Orsair, and until next time, have some meat. It's delicious. And goodbye.
1、2、3、シャイよ